Aerial shot. This shot looks down at the characters and scene. This can create a feeling of forebodying in the audience. This can also give the sense of a character being inferior, or it can also be interpreted as a character having aura. The character looks up at the camera above.
Long shot. This shot depicts the full body of a character and enables the viewer to read them in relation to the surroundings. If the character is small in comparison, it can create the idea that they are overwhelmed or threatened. Two shot. This shot contains two characters and enables the audience to read their body language and interaction with each other. This can be used to show a conversation of some sort amongst the characters or a sort of whimsical vibe, giving the audience a sense of playfulness. Wide shot. This features a number of people and the audience can read their body language in relation to each other. This also has an emotional impact on the audience, giving off a message/meaning.
The mid shot allows the audience to read the body language of the character and a bit of the surroundings. It can both emphasize the surroundings of the viewer as well as the character's body language. This allows the audience to feel like they're really there without having them too close to the action. The close-up shot is a shot where the audience can see an object very closely as to see its details. It draws the audience to the characters and shows that the character's facial expression is important. The point of view shot shows what the character is looking at. This makes the viewer feel like they are one of the characters. It helps the audience feel closer to the character's feelings and experiences. It can also engage the audience further and helps the viewer understand what the character is feeling. The over-the-shoulder shot is used when two characters are conversing. This allows the reader to become part of the conversation. It orients the viewer as the off-screen actor is seen again during the reverse coverage. The audience's feelings for the on-screen actor is emphasized by how long the off-screen actor has been off-screen. The high-angle shot is where the audience is looking down at a character. The angle positions the audience as worried and caring for the object. It adds a visceral reaction, it adds narrative information, and it presents characters as diminished or vulnerable.
The canted or Dutch angle shot. Canted is when the camera is tilted to one side. This is disorienting. There could be frantic on-screen action, or it could signify mental unraveling. This angle gives the viewer an uneasy feeling, like something isn't quite right, or something ominous is looming just ahead. Low angle shot. This shot encourages the audience to look up to the character, making that character appear dominant, confident, and powerful. This makes the subject appear to be larger, wider, taller, and closer. Steadicam. The steady and smooth, a mounted camera. This shows the audience into the space with the character, thus allowing more emotional connection. Tracking shot. Same as the dolly, but it is on a track to keep it steady, smooth, and continuous. This shows the viewer with their immersive nature can bring the audience along with a person.
A tilt shot remains static but moves up and down to show the scale of things. In this shot, the effect lets the viewer either move alongside an object or character to show an environment. The handheld shot is typically used to emphasize an emotion and gives a documentary feel to the viewer. In this shot, the handheld shot gives the viewer an emphasis to feel like they are also in the. The zoom brings the object closer to the audience by adjusting the lens rather than the camera itself. In this shot, this will build intimacy with the audience to the character as they get a grasp on their emotions. The reverse zoom zooms back in and out, which builds dramatic effect for shock and disbelief within the shot. The pan shot is when the camera remains static and moves from left to right or from right to left. Similarly to the tilt, the effect of this shot lets the viewer either move alongside an object or character to show an environment.